So today I'm going to be showing you how to find mean, median, mode, and standard deviation in Excel. And then at the very end of this, we're going to talk about the descriptive statistics as well as showing you how to do that on Excel. So we're going to start with the mean. So you're going to go up here to formulas, and then you're going to hit more functions and find average, which would be your mean, and then select insert function, and you're going to make sure that all the data that you want is highlighted. For me, it goes from A2 to A16, and so I'm going to hit done, and then that would be my average. And then a quick little trick here so that you don't have to do that for each individual row. If you go down here and you get this little black X, you can just drag it across, and that gives you your mean for each of your three data sets. So the next one we're going to do is mode. You're going to go back to the auto sum and select more functions, select mode, insert functions, making sure that you're only selecting your data because it'll automatically highlight everything in the row. So make sure you go back and select only what you have. Once again, I have A2 through A16, so I'm going to hit done, and then there is my mode. And now, once again, I'm just going to drag it across. The other two get NA because they don't have a mode being the number that occurs the most. And for the instance of row A, 1047 shows up twice. Now, the next one we're going to be doing is going to be the median. So you're going to once again go into more functions, and you're going to select median, and insert the functions, making sure you have only your data selected, and then you're going to hit done. That would be your median, and then you're once again just going to drag it across, make it faster. Now we're going to do one more, and that's going to be standard deviation. So you're going to go in here, and now there's different standard deviations in here, but you want to make sure that you select this one. This is the one that gives you just the standard deviation. Other ones give you the standard deviation of error, but this is the one that you would want. You're going to go to insert functions. Once again, select all your data, hit done. That would be your standard deviation. And then you're going to scroll over and get your other standard deviations. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go into the data analysis tool pack. And what we're going to do in here, we're going to go find the tool pack called descriptive statistics. And what this does is it'll give you your mean, median, mode, standard deviation, as well as some other things. It's just very useful to see what your data set actually does for your experiment. So you're going to select OK, and you're going to go through here and you're going to highlight everything in here. And because we have our labels, you're going to want to select labels in first row. And I always put it on a new worksheet, that way I can just go over and it's separate. So now you're going to hit OK. Oh, you need to select summary statistics. Sorry, I made a mistake there. So now hit OK. And now a quick way to expand this is to just go and get this little arrow thing and double click on it on each row, and it'll expand it out so that you can clearly read everything. So this one gives you standard error, median, mode, standard deviation, sample variance, your minimum and maximum. It gives you the sum of all your data. So this is a great thing to quickly get your numbers for your data. It also explains your data. So that is how you do this. And why somebody would use this is because when you're in an experiment, you need to know your average, you need to know your median, your standard error, your standard deviation, because it'll let you know if your data is significant or not, or is even important, because if it comes out that your data is not significant, then your experiment really doesn't mean anything. And then when would this be used? This would be used for just about any experiment, because all the experiments deal with numbers. They have an average, they have a standard deviation. So this kind of the descriptive statistics is used with everything. So that's the lesson for today, and have a good day.